Good morning. I love it when the day is so bright like this because it rained all day yesterday and my gardener was off. So there were a few spots in the house where the water not leaked in, but it just splashed it inward. So I had to tackle those, but luckily it was good. The parts of the house that were leak was one here. I didn't realize. I was watching TV. Suddenly the water seeped in under my feet. Luckily, I handled it because when the rain comes with the wind, then that's what happens. It splashed in. Part of my house is because I think we need sealant on the windows that cannot be opened, but I think it's already loosened up the rubber in between as sealant. I don't know what I'm talking about, but anyway, downstairs the water splashed in to the dining room, but luckily only the peripheral part of it, but it hit the rug underneath, so I had to fold it a little bit and then mopped it and then blocked it with old towel rack that I happen to have. I'm relieved that I had it with me, and I blocked that worked, and then also here that worked, and then splashed in to the little tiny part of the wooden floor here outside my bedroom. From outside also, luckily I had a bathroom mat that I just washed. I used that. I think it was all under control. I don't know, I haven't checked because my gardener came home around 5:30 and I just left him to take care of it since I didn't go downstairs anymore. Could see he switched on all the lights already, so that means he was back. So it was really an experience. Oh my god, I'm sorry if I keep on repeating my video about this house, but it's just so gloriously brightly sunny day. After the rain, it cleared up the sky and the pool is already moving about since the timer went on 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. and then it would stop, and 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. That's the timer that was set. So now it's 10 a.m. The pool is already working. I'm going to buy the water to kind of tablet to clear up the fish pond, and my orchid there is already flowering, but not yet here. I'm curious. Normally they would flower all simultaneously, but this one is only that one, but plenty. My breakfast biscuits I made yesterday, and then I just put a little bit of jam, and I made my cappuccino here for a change so that I don't have to finish it in a hurry. I still drink it warm. And here's my view. And I'm watching people when they build and restore and renovate their own house, especially things like this. This is by Lake Como. I love it. Every morning I watch her channel. She did all this herself. Can you believe that? Past 11 and I have already taken my shower, which is very unusual. Today, since it's bright, it's beautiful, it gives me spirit to just make myself lovely and beautiful. So I took a shower and dressed up for having nowhere to go, but I might might pop into the laundry here nearby, the dry cleaners. I've never been. It requires me to walk only 5 minutes. I think I have to experiment whether it suits me or not. So that's what I'm going to do. And if I do that, I'll take you with me. Okay, just give myself some sun. Just lightly here on the balcony. My goodness, the green is radiant green. The orange is radiant orange. The blue is radiant blue. That's what today makes out of this glorious sunny day. Oh, it's so clear, it's so beautiful. I wish this kind of weather could be like this maybe 3 times a week, and then maybe rain gently, not with wind, maybe twice a week, and then cloudy 1 day a week. That would be a perfect week. Everything is clean. I just came out from my bedroom, and yes, my gardener has already cleaned everything. That's why I can't wait to give him the salary as of January that he deserves. And also my new garbage man, which is my security man as well. Security man is not me personally, but the whole area. However, he works also as my garbage man because every morning he takes them away, so there's nothing piled up over out there in front of the servants' quarters. So anyway, so according to the gardener, it's clean every morning because he takes them away. So that also I raised the salary of the garbage man that I used to pay for the previous garbage man, that wasn't fully given to him because the 3 euros was taken by you know who. So now that 3 euros extra that I gave all these years will be given to this garbage man, because all this time the garbage man didn't get the full salary. However, then maybe they talk between each other, and then suddenly he asks for more, and then he hardly comes, maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, according to his whims, you know. So luckily I have this security man who offered himself to pick up the garbage every morning. What could be better than that? So of course I will give what I gave all this time to the old garbage man to this one. But this time I know for sure the money goes to him, not taken by you know who, 3 euros off. So you see what I mean? Sometimes things happen for you to see what has been happening behind your back all this time. So it was good. It was such a divine intervention that you know who had moved out, you know, such a divine intervention, because you know, it just fell into place. That's why my nugget of inspiration here is, or my nudge of inspiration here is, don't fight the things that you think is not going too well. You leave it to nature. You leave it to nature, and then the nature will take its course, will take care of itself. Believe me, all this time my life has been like that. Not that I'm special in this world, but that's what has happened to this day. That, you know, there were things that I'm not happy about, and then I didn't want to ruffle the feather of anyone's, and then I would just leave it and ignore it, you know, because after all, you know, it's not such a big deal. But then now I realize it's a big deal, because for 10 years I've been charged 3 euros extra every month. Not only that, but the electricity, you know, I've been paying like 3 times the actual payment because of you know whose family's been using it. Okay, granted, just maybe twice of that rate that I pay now, I was willing to pay But then not every month, not every month. And now I just discovered that 3 times or twice at least has been charged. I would have expected maybe like 5 euros extra, you know, for the use, or maybe 10 euros extra for the use. No, 10 euros, yeah. I wouldn't mind at all. But it's like double the actual charge that I have to pay for the electricity in the pool house. So that one also is discovered, and etc., etc., other things as well, things that, you know, I don't care to mention anymore. But anyway, it's gone, and now it's all so lovely, and I'm so grateful. I'm sitting here just enjoying the surroundings. I cleaned that last week here. Ooh, this has to be cut off. Can you hear the background's prayers from the mosque? What a bright day. Love it. Love it. I haven't gone downstairs yet. Downstairs. Also, I changed last week. Check my daughter's bedroom if everything is okay, because I have to switch on the hot water once in a while. But my gardener said that's what he does. But still, I want to check every day. Oh, it's nice and clean. Okay, let's see if the hot water is working. Yes, it's working. The only thing, how come it's not strong here? I need pressure here. Oh, this one, okay. That's a dry leaf. Something about the water pressure over here in the bathtub. It's not strong enough to get the hot water out. Anyway, but at least all in all is clean. Downstairs now, still wanting to share you this lasting sunny day without any interruptions from the cloud. Lovely, isn't it? I'm sitting here, I am cooking rice, and then I'm just going to make some Indonesian dish to accompany it for lunch. This is a sarong made of fabric called rayon here in Indonesia, which I always kept forgetting to wear. It's a sarong, one piece. So what did I have in mind to do? Suddenly an idea came. I made a dress out of it that I can wear in autumn or springtime, because the material is not cotton. So what I did, I fold it double like this, but it has these fringes, which is very typical spring or autumn designs of fringes, like this. There, that kind of fringes. I sew here, no, right at the border, leave it out, and then I made two brown beige, what do you call that? Top arm, no, what do you call that? Strap, which I happen to have, which goes very well with my rules of style, unspoken rules of style. First, also this is rayon, so happened that I have, which I use for the lining of my bamboo straw pouch, and it's perfect for this strap for the sarong. And now it becomes a house dress. Look at that. So on this side is a bit bigger with these fringes, and on this side there's no fringes, just the folding of the sarong, and then voila. And it's so cool in this climate between summer and winter. You wear this kind of fabric, which is my unspoken rules of style. People could say, but why not cotton? No, cotton for summer and winter in the tropics. But rayon, viscose, chambray, gabardine, elastan, what else? They're all for spring or autumn. And that is my unspoken rules of style. Even the sandal, white, it goes very well, because this is pink actually and gray, but I hit it with brown and beige, and it goes with white or black as well, or beige or red or black. So these are my rules of style. It looks together, right? It doesn't look odd. It doesn't look there's something not right, because this is specifically for spring or autumn in the tropics. Colors combination, fabric, the texture of the fabric or the textile, the designs or the width of the sandal. That's why I like that Hermes sandals. You don't wear in summer, you wear in spring or autumn in the tropics. Okay? It's really, really cool wearing it in this kind of climate. As promised, what I wanted to share with you, what happened the other day when I finished filming the footage where I said I just took a shower, which was unusual because normally I would take a shower around late afternoon or early evening or even late evening. Then I would go to bed after that. However, that day, that was, when was that? Today is Thursday, so that was like Monday, I think, or Tuesday. Not long after making that footage, I checked my iPhone, and then I saw there was a booking from booking.com and saw the date, and it was a last minute booking. So strange, because I did delete the setting of last minute booking. But then I said to myself, this is a challenge for me. Now there's no housekeeper. I want to see what I'm capable of. So I tried to cancel, though. I did make an attempt to cancel, but there's nothing you can do, since you can only cancel 48 hours earlier. So there's no way that I could cancel even if I wanted to. So it was destiny already, all right? So then there I was, just feeling numb, brain freeze, because I didn't know what to do. Since now I have to be open to you, I didn't have any cash with me whatsoever. It was already 29th of the month, and today is the 1st. And I said to myself, since you all know by now, my subscribers, that I don't own a credit card. I gave up 3 years ago, that I'm so happy about, even though sometimes it becomes a little bit inconvenient because I can't pay like online purchases, especially from overseas. But anyway, I'm not in need. Except now I have to pay for the Apple. I can't pay Apple even. through my e-bank. I don't understand why it's not working. Anyway, I digress now. Back to the story. Rushed to clean the bathroom or the guest room, even though the guest room is always, my bed and breakfast room is always ready. It's never dirty. The only thing, of course, I had to make sure that there were no dust. The bathroom is spick and span, and the bedroom is all under control. I wiped all the surfaces, with also the screen of the TV and monitor screen, or what do you call that screen anyway, and check the lights, all the lamps are working, etc., etc. Preparing the drinks for the room, switching on the mini fridge, even though there was nothing that I could put inside the mini fridge because I had no fund or petty cash to buy some things, even for the breakfast the next morning. So I was thinking, oh Lord, I have nothing to prepare for him or to provide for this person. And I thought he since the booking was for 2 persons, I said, okay, I have to prepare for 2 persons breakfast. Also the drinks, also the welcome drink, also the fruit basket, which I would normally provide as a welcome, guests, as a welcome gesture. So somehow, I just said to myself, Meta, do it. Do whatever you need to do. Just commit yourself now, because now you can perform without a housekeeper. Lo and behold, my brain started working. And I said to myself, I do have 1 lemon, big yellow lemon. What shall I do with it? Okay, I don't have juice to welcome the guest with, which I normally do. I would make a nice big glass filled with ice of cold lemon tea. And that's what I did when he came. Then I realized I had the bananas. Remember the frozen bananas that I harvested, when was that? 1 week ago, was it? From my garden, which I cut up and then stored them in the freezer. Well, I would make banana fritters for his afternoon tea time, since he checked in. I thought he was going to check in at 4 p.m. because that's the rule that I put out there. But then he already appeared here at 3 p.m., which means, oh no, the banana fritters are not ready. But at least the tea is ready and I could welcome him with that. And so he came. Look, these are my new straps with my new sarong lounge dress that I made this morning. Sorry for my bra strap. Okay, so I gave him the big abundant green tea. Then that was it. I said, please, you have to wait because the banana fritters are not ready. And then, when he appeared here, when I was welcoming him in the porch, right away he said, I'm alone, I'm not with anybody. I'm alone and I'm not going to stay overnight. Ding, 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 ding. My brain went right into, oh, thank goodness. I don't have to prepare breakfast. I don't have to prepare for 2 persons. And what is more, or what was more, he said, I came here only to get away from my family since I just wanted to watch football. Do you have mini fridge? I said, yes, I do. Yes, I want to put my beers and then I just want to watch football until late at night, until midnight, and then I go home because he lives not 10 minutes from here. Can you believe that miracle? That worked out? When the universe conspires just because you surrender, you didn't say to yourself, oh no, I can't do it. I said to myself, Meta, commit, do it. Just take 1 minute at a time. And there was this guest appearing, saying he's alone and he's not staying overnight. That completely slashed out all my preoccupation of not being able to prepare the breakfast. And for 2 persons in taking care for whatever they need in the room later on. Oh my God. Yes, I became very resourceful. But why? Because I was committed. And then when you commit anything that you think it's right for you to do, God provides. The universe provides. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, and that is the message I like to share with you. For those who are spiritual or on the paradigm shift as me, to understand this kind of spiritual enlightening way of seeing things, then you understand me, then you get what I'm talking about. Okay, my camera is moving. You get what I'm talking about. So that's what I wanted to share with you. The same also with this dress. I've been very, very hot these days with humidity mostly. Not the heat, but the humidity, even though it's monsoon here. And I have had this sarong for years already, which I hardly use. It was always in my wardrobe. But the material is rayon, similar to viscose. So it's very, very nice, light and cooling, but not cotton that is thin and a little bit rigid. This is soft and very, very malleable. That I said to myself, I wish I could wear it because I'm so hot. But then I can't wear sarong. I can't put on the sarong on because there's risk that it might slip off or slide off. So I said to myself, why don't I make a lounge dress out of it? But then how to do it? Because I don't have anything to tie. I can only use pin, but pin also is risky. Safety pin. And this one has fringe, so I showed you already. So what shall I do? I don't have any fabrics. And then voila, I remember I have the fabric beige that goes very well with this color for my unspoken rules of style for spring or autumn in the tropics, kind of combinations of colors that you will understand if you come to my Udemy class or at least join me in my Patreon membership. And then you would understand what I'm talking about. And then I realized, yes, I have that rayon also material or fabric that I made for the lining of my burlap pouch for my bamboo straws that I would give guests sometimes, because sometimes I forget, or I would sell. And there it is, the rayon fabric beige straps that goes very well with this sarong in the shape and silhouette that I wanted to create for spring or autumn in the tropics. And I'm just so satisfied. It all happened in the morning. Now it's 4 p.m. Soon I'm going to call Italy because it's the 1st of December. I have to make a transfer from there to my bank account here as per usual. So this is the story that I wanted to share with you. It's there if you surrender, or if you're calm, if you just take 1 minute at a time when you're in a predicament that needs solution. Suddenly you become resourceful. beautiful just like that. So therefore I like, I wanted to share this with you. I hope you understand the gist or the meaning behind this footage of talking to you about these miracles. I would call them also miracles.